Hi everyone, this is Toiba from Toy Snap Creations. Today we are going to be making this pom-pom booty here. It's for size 0 to 3 months. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be needing 3.5mm hook. I'm going to be needing tapestry needle, scissors, then yarn in 2 complementing colors. So without further ado, let's get started. So to start our project, we are going to start with a slip knot, then we chain 25. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Go ahead and finish yours. 7. Chain 25. I'm going to skip the first stitch. In the second stitch from the hook, I'll make a single crochet, then make a single crochet in each chain across the row. So at the end of row 1, we should have 24 single crochet. So go ahead and do yours. I'll join you at the end of the row. About to finish row 1, single crochet in the last stitch. So far we have 24 single crochet. So moving on to row 2 now, chain 2, turn, then in the first stitch 2 half double crochets. Excuse the noise in the background, that's my baby. So we make 2 half double crochet in the first stitch. This chain 2 does not count as a stitch. We are going to the very first stitch, 2 half double crochet in that first stitch, then 1 half double crochet in the next 8 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So next I need to be making 2 half double crochet in the next 6 stitches. So 1, go back into that same space, and 2. So I'm going to do 5 more of that. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. That's 3. 1. Let me redo that. 1 and 2. That's 4. 1 and 2. 5. 1 and 2. 6. So in the next 8 stitches, I'm going to be making 1 half double crochet, and then we'll finish the row with 2 half double crochet in the last stitch. So we should have a total of 32 the 2 stitches at the end of this row. So let's just finish this row. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So in the last stitch, 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2. So for the final row of the sole, you can see our sole is starting to form. For the final row of the sole, I'm going to chain 2, turn, 2 half double crochet in the very first stitch. 1 and 2. Then we'll make 1 half double crochet in each stitch till we get to the last stitch where we're going to make 2 half double crochet. So at the end of this row, we should have 34 single crochet and 34 half double crochet. So go ahead and finish yours. I will join you at the end of this row. I'm about to finish the third row, so I'll make 2 half double crochet in the last stitch. So the second half double crochet, the last half double crochet of this row, I'm going to finish it with a slip stitch of the other color. You can make this booty in just one color. I just want to have this row in a different color, so chain 1 and turn. So to start our 4th row, you can see, but it's completely fine if you want to make everything in just one color. You don't have to change color. So for the 4th row now, I'm going to be making 1 single crochet in the front stitch. You can see we have the front loop and the back loop. This is the back loop, this is the front loop. So 1 single crochet in the front loops only, all the way across. So at the end of this row, we will have 34 single crochets. So keep making 1 single crochet in the front loops only. To just give this, you can see the effect that it gives. So just keep making 1 single crochet in the front loops only in each stitch across, and I'll join you at the end of the row. I want to finish the last stitch, and I want to return back my main color. So I'm going to finish this row with a slip stitch of the main color. Again, you can decide to make the booty in just one color. I just wanted to make this particular row in a different color. So for row 5 now, chain 2, turn. This chain 2 does not count as a stitch, or any chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So in the very first stitch, 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch, 1 half double crochet. So we just make 1 half double crochet in each stitch across. So at the end of this row, we're having 34 half double crochets. So continue. I will join you at the end of the row. I'm about to finish row 5. 1 half double crochet in the last stitch. So moving on to row 6 now, chain 1, turn. 1 single crochet in the first stitch, then 1 single crochet in the next 8 stitches. So we have a total of 9 single crochets. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. So 9 single crochets. Next, I'm going to be making 4 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then next, I'm going to be making double crochet 2 together 4 times. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 2 loops on our hook, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, you have 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, you have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. So that's a double crochet 2 together. We have effectively reduced 1 stitch by doing so. So I'm going to do that 3 more times. So that means we are reducing 4 stitches on this row. So at the end of this row, we'll be left with 30 stitches. This is the 3rd one, and this is the last one. So next, I'm going to be making 4 half double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 9 stitches left here. So I'm going to be making 1 single crochet in each of those 9 stitches. So go ahead and finish your row. I'll join you at the end of my row. So I'm about to finish row 6, 1 single crochet in the last stitch. So moving on to row 7 now, chain 1, turn, then single crochet in the very first stitch, and the next 8 stitches. So you have a total of 9 single crochets. 4, let me do that again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you have 9 single crochets. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then next 4 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next, I'm going to be making double crochet 2 together twice. So if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my channel. Also, if you would like to make it in bigger sizes, or if you would like to support my work and buy the routine pattern, you can find the link to my Ravelry and Etsy store in the description box below. So after the double crochet 2 together twice, then we are going to make 4 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in the last 9 stitches, you're going to be making 1 single crochet each. So go ahead and finish yours. I'll join you at the end of the row. So I'm about to start row 8 now. So chain 1, turn, 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the next 7. So we have a total of 8 single crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Next, half double crochet. I'm making 4 half double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next, I'm going to be making double crochet 2 together twice. Let me start again. That's 1, and the second one. So next, I'm going to be making 1 half double crochet. So 4 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. In the last 8 stitches, I'm going to be making 1 single crochet. So go ahead and finish yours. 1, 2. I'll join you at the end of the row. So I'm through with row 8. So row 9 now. Chain 1, turn, then 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and 1 single crochet in each stitch across. So at the end of this row, we'll be having 26 single crochets. So go ahead and finish your row of single crochet. I will join you when I'm done. So I finished row 9. So the next thing to do is our cuff. So for the cuff, I'm going to be chaining 17. So I'll make 17 chains. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Then I'm going to be making, so I'll turn my work, you can see. So it face, I'm going to turn to the back of the stitches. So I'm going to be making single crochet. So in the second chain from the hook, that is this, I'll make 1 single crochet. And then the next one, 1 single crochet. So I'll basically make 1 single crochet to the end, and I'll have 16 single crochet. So go ahead and finish yours. 1 single crochet in each chain across. So I've made 16 single crochets, and I'm at the last at the 9th row where we started our cuff. So you can see this is the first stitch. So I'm going to slip stitch into the second stitch. Then I'll turn my work. I will not chain 1, I'll just turn my work and then make single crochet all the way up. So that's 16 single crochet. I'll make 1 single crochet in each. Once I turn my work, I will make single crochet in back loops only, not through both loops, in back loops only. So I'll single crochet in back loops only. So make your single crochets in back loops only. We have 16 single crochets. I will join you at the end of the row. So I've made 16 single crochet. You can see we have 2 rows of single crochets now. So for the 3rd row, chain 1, turn, then 1 single crochet in the back loops only in each stitch across. So basically from the top we'll chain 1, then we do our 16 single crochet. From the bottom we don't do that. So let's just do this and see how I will end it. So basically for this cuff we're going to be repeating row 2 and row 3. So I'm doing row 3 now. So you make 1 single crochet in each of the single crochet from the previous row. Count how many you have so far. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the last one 16. Remember to do your single crochets in the back loops only. So like I showed you earlier, this is the second stitch. You're going to skip this 3rd one and slip stitch into the 4th stitch here. So basically I'm going to be skipping 1 stitch every time. So we do not chain 1, just turn our work and make 1 single crochet in back loops only of each stitch across. It's kind of hard. When we do that. Okay, so we'll make 1 single crochet in each stitch across. So we keep repeating that. When we get to the top here, when we finish our single crochet, get to the top here, chain 1, then we'll make 1 single crochet back down, skip 1 stitch, then slip stitch into the next, turn, do not chain 1, then repeat. So continue doing that till you get to stitch 14 here, and I will join you there. So I meant to say row 13, sorry, because we have 26 stitches here. So half of 26 is 13. So I've made 13 rows now. So we are at the middle of our booty. So ordinarily I'm supposed to skip this and then slip stitch into the next one, which is a 14th stitch. But I want to stop this at the middle of the booty. So I'm going to be slip stitching into the 13th stitch. So I'm not going to skip into the next one here. I'm going to slip stitch into this. chain 1, and then cut my yarn. So I'll basically repeat what I've done here on this other end of the booty. So I'm going to make a slip knot, reattach my yarn here to the last stitch here, then I'm going to chain 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So then I'm going to skip the first stitch. End of turning to the back like we did on the other side, you can see. So we're working this way. So I'm going to skip the first stitch and into the second stitch, 1 single crochet, and then 1 single crochet in each stitch across. So basically we're repeating the same thing on this other end. So I'm going to make 1 single crochet to this end, then just do that and I'll join you at the end of the row. I made 16 single crochet. I'll skip the first stitch, and in the second one I'll make a slip stitch just like we did on the other side. Then do not just turn your work, do not chain 1. Then in the back loops only, make 1 single crochet all the way. 1 single crochet, sorry. So just continue making 1 single crochet to the top. So continue with that. I will join you at the top of the row. I finished row 2. So moving on to row 3 now. Chain 1, then 1 single crochet in back loops only all the way across. You have 16 stitches. So continue doing 1 single crochet in each stitch across, and I will join you at the end of the row. So I've finished the 13th row. So I'm going to slip stitch into the 13th stitch on this side. Remember I told you that the 13th stitches work a little differently. So I'm going to slip stitch there. Then this is the right side of my work. I will turn to the left side. Just to be sure, I want to mark the first stitch on both sides. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that everything aligns. So that's the 16th stitch on that side. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I want to snip stitch the first 6 stitches here together. So I'm going to insert my hook here, then through these two. So I want to snip stitch these 2 stitches together. 1, then the next 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So chain 1 and cut your yarn. So with this we have almost finished our booty. The only thing remaining to do now is to sew up the booty. So this is the wrong side already, so you just attach yarn and sew from this end all the way down here. So I'll do that off camera, do yours, and I'll come back to show you what my booty looks like. I've sewn both booties and I've attached pom-pom. Pom-pom is optional, you can decide to add it or not. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, please give this tutorial a thumbs up, comment, share my video, Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.